Today's video is all about updating the reptile room for January, so stick around. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. What is going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining me here today. The first reptile room update of the year. So exciting, and a lot of great things and exciting things coming this year. But the first big news of excitement is actually with this big boy right here. This is actually my banana leopard pied male Christoph right here. And this boy right here has been quite busy this year with the two females that I paired him with. Both 100% het pied females. And as you can see with these girls right here, they are sitting comfortably. And these girls are really just kind of sitting still right now and hunkering down. They are definitely hitting their ovulation. They are off of food. All the girls that I have paired this year, all the 4 females, the 3 ball pythons and the 1 Stimson's python that I paired this year, all of them are officially off food. They are fully in an ovulation right now with eggs on the way. Hopefully, if everything goes well, you never want to count your chickens before they hatch, right? So if everything goes well, hopefully we have some nice, happy, healthy clutches in the way. So I'm really, really stoked about that. And that's all thanks to you, buddy. You're going to be a daddy. That's going to be really, really exciting for sure. He's a great snake for sure. He's got some beautiful, beautiful patterning on him. This is why I love pieds. I mean, they have so much really nice variation. And I'm so excited with the upcoming clutches and hopeful that we're going to hit on some really cool pieds in those clutches for sure. And as you guys know, I love the pied gene. I think it's really, really cool. It's always been one of my staple favorites ever since getting into ball python. So I work with a lot of pied projects and will continue to do so for forever and ever as long as I'm working with snakes for sure, because I just think it's such a really, really cool gene. It's got some really cool variation. It's like snowflakes, right? No two snowflakes are alike, and the same thing goes with pieds. And that's what I love about this guy. And with my pieds personally, my choice is preferably a pied that has a mid to high amount of pattern on it. So that's kind of what Christoph has right here. He probably has like a mid level of pattern, but he's got some beautiful patterning on this guy right here. And you can see along his back dorsal right here on the pattern, you can see some of that black speckling that's coming in, typical for bananas, any kind of banana morph to get that kind of speckling. Just a really cool thing that happens as they grow and mature as well too. So this boy, like I said, has been quite busy this past season, and I am super, super stoked. Excited to see how many eggs we potentially get. I'm super stoked to see some of these girls are first-time girls, and I'm super stoked to see just the clutches that these guys produce. Fingers crossed again that they are nice, happy, healthy clutches for sure. But yeah, that is what the update is with the ball python season. We are just kind of in limbo right now with some of those females not taking food. It's one of those times where you're actually excited when your animal is not taking food, and you know that eggs are on the way, so they just can't fit the food in them right now, so they are sitting nice and comfortably for sure. Otherwise though, I just had 4 pairs that were in my plans to breed this year. Maybe next year we're going to be producing a little bit more once some other females have gotten some more size on them. I could have bred them later this season and gotten away with it, but you know what, at the end of the day, I wasn't in any rush. I'd rather not force or move production in a faster, expedited way. I'd be totally fine letting those females grow and slowly mature rather than speed them up, speed their growth, and potentially lower their lifespan in the process. You know, it's just not worth it at the end of the day. I'm in no rush. It's always just something in due time to get these animals up to the right size. I would never want to lose an animal like these guys right here. I'm in love with these guys. It's so hard to part with babies, let alone anything happening to these guys right here. That would be really tough. So I want to live a nice, long, happy life with all these snakes right here. So as the collection changes, it's hard to part with animals, obviously, but losing an animal to something that could have been avoided in the long run, that's definitely something that would sadden me tremendously. So we're going to avoid that at all costs. So I also have something that I wanted to talk about with you guys. It's actually something that I would love your feedback on. I want to update and do some really cool, fun, unique, different content on this channel. But I want to also get your input as well. I want to hear your thoughts and ideas of things and topics that you want me to personally go over. I do have some of your suggestions noted that we are going to definitely hit in the near future as well. well too. But I personally want to hear from you guys again. So let me know down in the comments video suggestions that you would love me to personally talk about. And if you have any other suggestions, maybe travel suggestions, collab suggestions, people that you would think that I should reach out to and work with, I would love to hear that all as well. I want to make this year full of adventure and an exciting year for sure. Reaching out and doing some really fun projects with a bunch of different people and a bunch of different animals. That's definitely what I want to do this year. Like I said, this year also too, we're going to be doing a lot of changing in this room, maybe even leaving this room at the end of the year as well too, which will be really, really exciting. And that's a big goal of mine, and evolve into something bigger. That's been floating around in my mind for a very long time now. Big things coming, guys. I'm telling you, it's going to be a really exciting year. If all goes well, that's what we're going to do. Again, can't count your chickens before they hatch, right? And I think that's the theme for this episode right here, is not counting your chickens before they hatch. I mean, we are all excited right now. If you are a breeder, or if you're doing something with your animals and you're excited for different projects or something in the works, it's fun, it's exciting to get all hyped up, but at the end of the day, you got to get yourself on a grounded level, or just take things one day at a time and then just build the blocks to success, and you'll get there eventually, I promise you. Otherwise though, everyone else in this room has been doing fantastic as well. We have some really exciting things in the works that I've been talking to some people that maybe want to do some educational program stuff. So I definitely have to get in touch with some people that I personally know that are doing educational programs and pick their brain a little bit. We're months out before we do any of these educational programs, but I want to pick their brain a little bit more just so I know what I'm getting into and work on those kind of things as well too, because that's going to be an exciting adventure, is outreach, right? So I really want to give back to the community and really express and show my passion for these animals, and hopefully it spreads to other people as well too, where they have a new understanding and respect towards animals like this. And I'm always happy to answer questions and talk to people and talk their ear off about reptiles. I think it's something that's truly exciting for me personally, and people normally like to listen, you know? I mean, it's definitely something truly exciting to a lot of people, where that's not something they hear about every day, you know? It's not something that, you know, you get a new dog or something like that and you just talk about that for a short while. When you say you have snakes, people want to listen and they want to know more. So it's definitely really interesting when you have that catch line and then you kind of reel them in with that, and then you give them the information on why snakes or reptiles in general are not a scary thing after all. So that's what we're doing here, and that's what I want to continue doing with these outreach programs, is inspiring people to become animal lovers and reptile and snake lovers rather than reptile and animal haters at the end of the day. And that's what we're going to truly do. I can't get over this guy. I mean, this guy's probably about 8 years old now, but he is looking beautiful. He's got some beautiful colorations. I love the banana gene, and just mixing with pied, it's the best of both worlds for sure. I'm really excited to see the combinations we hit this year, hopefully with the clutches we get. So yeah, we paired Christoph with those two Hereford pied females, and then we also have Mojo, my Mojave, that was paired with my lesser female. So maybe we'll hit on some blue-eyed leucistics. I'm definitely, if we do, going to hold back one blue-eyed leucistic. I always wanted to hold back one of Mojo's babies for sure, and I think that would be the perfect one to hold back. I've always wanted a blue-eyed leucistic for sure. So again, it's going to be really hard to not hold everything back, but I definitely really want to hold back one of the blue-eyed Lucies, that's for sure. And then we also have the Stimson's python, so that's going to be really exciting as well too. Pairing those guys up has been a really cool thing, and seeing those guys interact and breed has been really, really cool. Definitely a really fun species that I cannot stop talking about for sure. I think they are so undervalued for sure, and they're so under the radar that people just need to see these animals and appreciate them, because they're really, really cool. I love my Australian species of snakes for sure. I can't get enough of them. Obviously, I love Woma pythons. Those will always be near dear to my heart. Down the line, I would love to get in some more different varieties of Australian python species. I think that's kind of my niche at the end of the day, but I love, love, love these Stimson's pythons. I think they are just the perfect size snake for sure, and I'm super stoked because I've never bred Stimson's pythons, so working with people that have worked with Stimson's pythons and have bred them successfully, I am definitely learning under them and doing the do's and don'ts with them to make sure that I am breeding these guys successfully. So shout out to everyone that's been reaching out and helping me throughout these things. So yeah, with any luck, we will have some really cool clutches between the ball pythons and the Stimson's pythons. I'm super stoked. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you could do me that favor and make sure that you leave a comment down below, I would really appreciate your feedback on what videos and types of videos you would personally like to see. Like I said, it can be about different topics of videos or travel suggestions or people that you want me to meet and collab with suggestions as well too as creators. I would love to hear all your suggestions down below. I am looking forward to this year. There's so many cool things down the line that I want to work with, and I just want to stop by, update you guys on that really exciting news with these ovulations right now, and I will keep keep you guys updated and posted as we hopefully get eggs down the line. So I will definitely be posting on my social media. So if you haven't checked me out on my social medias, definitely go check me out there. As well as if you guys could do me a few favors, if you could like this video, subscribe to the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, comment down below your suggestions of videos as well too. In the future, I will definitely make sure that I am noting all those so we can hit all your topics and suggestions. And also make sure you hit that notification bell as well too. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys again. You guys are incredible. I'm excited to see what this new year brings for sure. So again, thank you guys so much again for watching. And Christoph and I, we will see you guys soon. Take care.